Number 11, we are doing the same sort of problem, only with fractions. First thing I'd want them to deal with is this. So let's bring it all down, and we'd say essentially what we have is a negative, or a positive 1 times the negative 3/4. Positive times a negative is a negative, and 1 times 3/4 just doesn't change the 3/4. 1 times anything is the anything right back. Now, we're adding, there's no multiplication going on here. I still have some students who they don't know when they're adding and when they're multiplying. When you've got parentheses like this, there's multiplication going on. Here we don't. We'd say the negative team, in other words, got this many points. Then the negative team also got this many points. So they also, meaning we're going to put them together, the negative team obviously is who gets these points. And the problem is, though, we don't have a common denominator. And if you remember your 6th grade math, you want to get a common denominator. So 3 and 4 obviously both go into 12. So if we rewrite this in terms of twelfths, then we can do the math a lot more successfully. So how do we get 3 to turn into 12? We multiply it by 4. But if we inflate the denominator by 4, a factor of 4, then we better inflate the top also, otherwise we lose the truth of this. 4/12 is still 1/3, so that's why this is still a true representation of that, even though we have it in a different term. Now, how do we get the 4 to turn into 12? We multiplied it by 3, so that's what we have to do to the top. So 9/12 is what that would turn out to be. So negative team got 4/12, and it also got 9/12, so we're going to add them. So the team, the points belong to the negative team. So in other words, a negative 4/12 and a negative 9/12, we're just going to get a bigger negative because we put them together, and that will be 13/12. And obviously that's an improper fraction, so 12 goes into 13 once with 1 left over, and that would be the answer, a negative 1 and 1/12.